Have you ever met anybody who comes up with so many ideas they can't stop, especially in the middle of a conversation? They just stop the conversation and say something like, "Wait, have you ever thought of X? That could be profitable for you." Or, "Hey, that's a great idea and you should share that." Hmm. If you haven't met me yet. I'm Shannon Cherry from shannoncherry.com, and I believe I'm an advocate and that idea generator. It all started for me when I began my career as a reporter and television anchor. Sure, I had plenty of stories to share with the world that were given to me, but the stories that made the most impact, that won awards, were the ones I discovered myself. And how did I discover them? By truly listening to others. What I found was most people did not have a voice. They didn't know how to get that story out into the world. And that's what I'm good at. So much so that I decided to help more people because there's only so many hours in the day and people didn't know how to access television. So I went to the other side and began a career in public relations. That led me to help thousands of entrepreneurs and small business owners to help them find their voice and tell their story. But it wasn't enough. And I didn't know that yet, but I knew it in my heart, if you know what I mean. It all ended up coming to an epiphany for me when I had my daughters, Lyra and Sophia. They're now 15 and diagnosed with autism, and they see the world very differently. Sometimes it's cruel to them, and sometimes they don't understand how things work. So they needed someone to be their voice until they could figure it out themselves. And that's what I did. I took what I already knew and looked for opportunities and ideas to apply it to their lives. It's made such a difference to them. One of them, freshman in high school, all remote learning, has a 4.0. The other one, who never spoke a word, has found her true voice by typing and now actually is able to express her words more with her actual voice. It's been an amazing journey. And I am getting back to my roots with this by seeing people for who they are and trying to help them find their voice and be heard, just like my daughters. So, how can I help you? Well, first, you need to know something. I see you for you, not as my potential client, not as a sale. I see that you're not going to fit in anyone's mold, nor should you. You have more to give, and you deserve not to follow someone else's cookie cutter approach. You need to figure out what works for you, and I'm here to help you with that. Together, we can find these opportunities that you actually have right at your fingertips to make more money, get more exposure, get more credibility, whether it's a side hustle or your entrepreneurial endeavor. You'll be able to grow a scalable business model that works for you on your terms and thus fulfills you because it's all that really matters. And I'll show you some tweaks to your model as you do grow and expand, because then your vision for what you want to do in your life will grow and expand. So that's a bit of a condensed idea of who I am and what I do. And if you want to talk, just simply reach out to me on social media or send me an email so we can connect. Thanks.